Hey, what's up traders, how you doing? Here we are on the Bitcoin chart, 1 minute time frame, 24th of February 2023, and we're gonna see 22 profitable positions based on price action on just one day. So let's get started. As we can see, here we are on the first trade. We have a trend line here. Actually it was like this at the first look. When we see shadows here, we extend it like this until you see this candle breaks this trend line. You enter the buy position here, put your stop loss somewhere safe or even safer here, and look for RR2, which it gives us risk to reward 9. Moving to the next position, we have this trend line here with 3 touches. On the first time it breaks it here, we enter the sell position, put our stop loss up of that or somewhere safer like this, and look for RR2, which it gives us our target. On the trade 3, I actually forgot to count this one. You could also enter buy position here, put your stop loss below that, look for RR2, which I don't know did give us or not. I just didn't count that. On the trade 3, we have this trend line with 1 touch, 2 touch, 3 touches. On the first time it breaks it here, we enter a sell position, put our stop loss above that, and it gives us something around 3. Risk to reward 3. On the trade 4, we have this nice trend line with 1 touch, 2 touch. On the third time it breaks it here, and we enter sell position, put our stop loss above that, look for RR2, which it gives us RR7. On the trade 5, we have this trend line with 3 touches. On the first time it breaks it here, and we enter the sell position here, put our stop loss above that or somewhere safer and even safer here. Something you should know is that if you have put your stop loss here, your stop loss was going to be activated. But if you have put it on somewhere safer like here or here, your stop loss was never going to be activated, and this is why we should put our stop loss somewhere safer, and it depends on our risk management, which I'm gonna teach you in the future. On the trade 6, we have this small trend line here with 2 touches. On the third time it breaks it here, we enter the buy position here, put our stop loss below that, look for RR2, which it gives us RR3. RR is the short form of risk to reward. I just said that not to forget. On the trade 7, we have this trend line here with 2 touches. Actually it was like this, we extend it, it breaks it with this candle, we enter the sell position and put our stop loss somewhere safe, look for RR2, which it gives us RR5.5. As you can see here, we have a support line here, and when you see your the price is coming down, is falling down, and it's getting near to this support line, you should exit the trade when you see rejections like this, pin bars like this. And also you can enter reversed positions. If you have your sell position here, close that and go for buy positions. You just see the positions and risk on them, okay? It's gonna be a winning trade or a losing trade, not important. The thing is important, your account at the end of the week or end of the month, okay? That is important, not 1 trade, 2 trades, 10 trades, okay? That is not important. Moving to the next position, I told you trade 8, I didn't? Yeah. Here we have a support line, I told you. We enter the position here, put our stop loss somewhere safe and look for RR2, which it gives us our target. And you can also draw on the trade 9, you can also see we have a support line here. We draw this trend line or support line, not important what you call it. And when we see a rejection like this, a nice green candle, we enter the buy position here, put our stop loss somewhere safe. There is no somewhere safe, just 1 candle here, and we enter buy position it gives us something around 4. On the trade 10 we have this trend line with 3 touches. It breaks it with this small candle, red candle. The body is below the trend line. We enter the sell position here, put our stop loss somewhere safe, and look for RR2, which it gives us RR4 here. On the trade 11 we have this trend line with 2 touches. On the third time it breaks it here. We enter the buy position, put our stop loss below that, look for RR2, which it gives us our target. On the trade 12 we have this trend line with 3 touches. And the fourth time it breaks it with this small green candle. We enter the buy position here, put our stop loss somewhere safe, and look for RR2, which it gives us RR5. Moving to the next one, trade 13, we have this trend line here with 1 touch, 2 touches. On the third time it breaks it here. Actually it is like this at the first look, you know, with 3 touches. When you see this shadow, actually it was going to be breakout here, okay, here, but it made a shadow, so you extend it like this. And when you see this candle breaks it, we enter the buy position and put our stop loss below that, look for RR2, which it gives us our target. When your position goes to RR2, you can risk free that or close your position. On the trade 14 we have this nice trend line here. Actually it was like this at the first look. When we see this shadow we extend it, and this candle breaks it. We enter the sell position, put our stop loss above that or somewhere safer here, and look for RR2, which it gives us something around 14 here. Even you could earn more than that if you just didn't close your position. Something around, let me just see, RR30, somewhere near that, which is really fantastic. Really fantastic. You risk 1 instead of 30. So much nice. You could enter with a leverage of 100 here. This is all true, okay? I'm not telling you to blow your account, okay? I'm just saying that this is something real. You can enter sell position here with leverage of 100, and if your position gets stop lossed, okay, you're gonna lose 10% of that money you put on that, okay, as you can see here. But if you have won that, look, 30, you just calculate it, you know, yourself. I just don't have the tools here, you know. This is a really nice position, so much fantastic. It means you can lose 30 positions in a row, okay, which is so much nice. Moving to the trade 15, we have this trend line here with 3 touches. On the fourth time it breaks it here, we enter the sell position, put our stop loss somewhere safe, look for RR2, which it gives us RR6. On the trade 16 we have this trend line here. Let me just zoom a bit. With 3 touches. On the fourth time it breaks it here, we enter the sell position, put our stop loss somewhere safe, look for RR2, which it gives us RR3. You could also enter sell positions in these 2 breakouts too. On the trade 17 we have this trend line here broken with this green candle. We enter the buy position, put our stop loss below that, and it gives us our target RR2. On the trade 18 we have this trend line here broken with this red candle. We enter the sell position on body close, put our stop loss above that or somewhere safer like here, or even safer here, and look for RR2, which it gives us something around 4. I just didn't count these shadows because they just happen in some seconds, okay? If you just don't be fast, you're gonna lose your RR2 or RR4, whatever. You have to be fast, okay, in scalping or trading on 1 minute time frame. The speed is really important. On the trade 19, we have this trend line with actually 1 touch, 2 touches, and the 3 touches. On the fourth time it breaks it here. We enter the buy position, put our stop loss below that candle, look for RR2, which it gives us 2.6. On the trade 20, we have this trend line here. Actually it was like this. When we see this shadow, we extend it like this, and when we see this small candle breaks it, we enter the sell position. We don't care what is the candle is, we just see the candle close, the candle's body close out of that trend line. We enter the sell position, put our stop loss somewhere safe, look for RR2, which gives us a bit lesser than RR2. It's actually giving us 1.96. On the trade 21, we have this really nice trend line with 1 touch, 2 touches, 3 touches. On the fourth time it breaks it here. We enter the sell position, put our stop loss somewhere safe, look for RR2, which it gives us 4.7. On the last trade, we have this trend line here, broken with this red candle. We enter the sell position, put our stop loss somewhere safe, look for RR2, which it gives us something like 3.5. Thank you guys for watching this video. Please like the video and subscribe to the channel. Bye bye.